Give them an inch, they will take a mile. That old saying is coming 100% true these days, because in this pandemic, even the public and the frontline workers have been very sincere. They worked very hard and sacrificed a lot in the hopes of getting our lives back. But at the same time, power-hungry politicians and money-hungry big pharma just couldn't help but use this pandemic for their own self-serving personal gains. Democratically elected politicians suddenly started to fantasize themselves as dictators. And they started to talk down to adult citizens. It's like they have found a new toy of absolute power and they have fallen in love with it. They don't want to let it go. Now they don't have to debate over a bill. They don't need to vote over a bill to make it a law. Now, whatever they say is the law. Wow, what a sweet new power. Why would they want to let it go? They would rather keep the cloud of fear hanging over our heads for so long that we start to feel that it's normal to be submissive to totalitarian regime, to make us accept this dictatorship for a long time. They keep on repeating these brainwashing lines, it's our new normal. They want us to forget about our democratic rights. They want us to forget about our constitutional rights. They want us to forget about the Constitution altogether. The Constitution which was created precisely for these kind of times when politicians forget their boundaries. Constitution created precisely for these times when politicians start to believe they own the bodies and souls of citizens. When politicians want to crush every voice that questions them. Remember, whenever politicians want the public to shut their eyes, shut their common sense, and shut their mouths, it is never for the good of public. They keep telling us, respect the science, but they themselves keep on playing political dramas which have nothing to do with science. Like when they shut down the churches and had the liquor stores open, when they shut down small mom and pop shops and had jam-packed big mega stores open, when they shut down family-run restaurants and had the restaurants in big box stores like Costco and other big box stores open. Science doesn't work that way. They can call it science all they want. Let's be honest. Let's call spade a spade. It is dirty, ugly politics labeled as science. And the biggest victims of this political drama are our innocent young children. Children became subject to abuse under unfair, unnecessary, lengthy restrictions put on them. Fear is being instilled in their young, innocent minds. It is the best way to create a submissive society which does not question what's being told to them and what's being sold to them. It is stealing away from them their most precious years of life. Damage done to our youth should never go unquestioned. Depression leading to suicide attempts in youth have tripled. In adults, drug overdose has gone skyrocketing. Family disputes, violence has gone up. Families are breaking. Our society is breaking under the reckless hammer of totalitarianism. Just think about it. If a mechanic installing a radiator in your car recklessly damages the engine, transmission, and breaks all the frame of the car, would you not ask him the question, what is the point of putting a radiator in the car when there's no car left to drive? Why should we not ask that question to our politicians? What good is their meager claim of saving us from virus if they assume they got a blanket power to break and destroy every sacred thread of our democracy's fabric. Public have already done too many sacrifices, but the bar demanding sacrifices from the public keeps rising higher and higher and higher. At the same time, the bar measuring the efficiency, measuring effectiveness of the drugs made by Big Pharma just keeps stooping down lower, lower and lower to the point of having no credibility at all. But at the same time, politicians and Big Pharma have ganged up together to attack on the people, assault on the people with the threat: get this drug into your body or we will take away all your rights to live. How low can they go? And they have the nerve to shrug off any responsibility at all for the short-term side effects or the long-term side effects. And they keep on repeating this line like a tape recorder: the benefits still outweigh the side effects. They should know the government has no right to speak this line on behalf of the citizens. Each citizen have the right to say this line or refuse to say this line, to believe in this line or not believe in this line. The vaccine drug that they want to push into every person's body did not even come remotely close to what they were claiming in efficiency. Its durability is terribly short. It has many side effects, some of them pretty unpleasant and serious. In any other business, if the product doesn't come anywhere close to the efficiency they claimed it would be, they are asked to refund money. Their sales also go down. It is also considered a serious crime if a company deliberately over-evaluate their product with the hopes to reap higher profits. But here is a totally different drama going on. The lower efficiency mean higher profits, give it to more people, they say. From 60% target of people, raised to 70% target. From 70% raised to 80, then raised to 90. And you know what comes after 90? The politicians have given Big Pharma all kind of waivers. Waivers from responsibility, waivers from accountability, and plus they have given them a guarantee of a steady flow of customers brought to them by hook or by crook. Every voice of reason, every alternative solution, every alternative medicine which is affordable and safe gets shunned simultaneously by ridiculing, by threats, or by punishment. You wonder why. Just follow the money and you will know why. Pfizer alone have made more than 3.5 billion already, and other big pharmas have done pretty damn good too. It would be certainly a dream come true to make every single person walking on this planet dependent on the drugs coming from Big Pharma. Instead of serving the people, governments have become agents of Big Pharma. If you respect science, you cannot ignore the fact that there are people who are perfectly capable of staying healthy in natural way. They can keep their immune system at the top notch. People of free country have the right to stay healthy in their healthy way, in their natural way, without the dependency of drugs. Nobody can take our right away from us. Nobody can tell us that we must surrender and be dependent of drugs. When you are healthy, you are healthy, regardless of how you maintain to be healthy. No one, absolutely no one, should be deprived of their livelihood because they refuse to surrender their body and soul to the drug, pushed and motivated by greed.